One. Good evening. Happy Wednesday. That's my favorite day of the week, Wednesday, because we talk about the amazing experiences that we have with advanced AO scan technology and everything else Solex. We truly have the very best health and wellness resources right here, and we love talking about it every week because we learn something new, several things actually every week from each other. And so this is such an important call. And I just want to tell you all, thank you. This is a huge sacrifice the night before we have a holiday here in the US. And we just appreciate you taking time to show up and be with us. So, my beautiful co host from Canada, who is also, they just finished celebrating Thanksgiving, but she is going to help me with this call tonight. Marianne, would you like to say anything to open us up?
I just want to say hi, welcome everybody, and a big welcome to our guests who are having a look for the first time. And I just want to wish, on behalf of us Canadians, us Canadians, we'd like to wish our brothers and sisters down south a very happy and safe and joyous Thanksgiving.
Amen. Yeah. So we would love to hear from you. I know some people hop on here when they're eating dinner or cooking or taking care of kids or driving and maybe don't really have time to participate. But if you can, we would love to hear from you. And anybody else, just raise your hand or unmute yourself. We are just so excited to hear what you got to say this week. Uh-huh.
Well, I just
Okay,
wanted, oh, who's going to go? Go ahead,
you
Shirley,
go,
go
you
ahead.
go, you go. No, you go.
Well, what I was going to say is that I invited Fred on the call tonight because he had some really great things to share. So I was going to get him to share
Excellent.
if he's willing to.
Yay. Fred, do you know how to unmute?
There, how's that?
Yay. We
There we
cannot
go.
wait to hear from you.
Oh, well, it's nice to be here. We aren't usually home on Wednesdays to be able to take part uh, in this. And today, our other event was canceled, so we're able to participate.
Yay.
Yeah. So I guess when I was talking to Melissa this afternoon, we met up with them this past summer and have been using Solex now since then. And I have always suffered from back pain, hip pain. I was scheduled for, and still am, for hip surgery, and I wasn't able to walk. But since doing the frequencies and some other treatments through Jason, we are back walking again and doing wonderful. I'm actually was on the treadmill for 30 minutes today.
Wow.
So hoping to pick that up. So from not being able to walk and being all hunched over, still hunched over, but able to do some other activities. So we're happy with that. The other thing I mentioned to Melissa was I've had Raynaud's disease for 30 plus years, if not more. And since doing the frequencies this fall, so far, I have not had an episode of that disease. And that disease, for those that don't know, is poor circulation. Your fingers turn white and numb, almost like they're frozen. And
Wow.
that hasn't happened at all since doing the frequencies.
Oh
And he
my gosh.
lives and he lives in Winnipeg. Talk about cold.
Yes, that's right. But fortunately, right now it's only -4, I think.
Oh my gosh.
Unlike your background, which looks warm.
Well, now you know why we call this Wow Wednesday. Because
Yeah,
I'm sitting
yeah,
here
for
going,
sure.
wow, that's amazing.
I
Yeah, so
think
we're
also for
very, very happy with the results in the very short time that we've been doing this.
Oh my goodness
And what
sakes.
about your sleep? That was another big one.
Oh yes, that slipped my mind. So the memory part isn't working yet. Uh, I had sleep issues. I would only get a few hours of sleep a night, always tossing and turning. So now I run the sleep frequencies and I fall asleep by 10, 11 o'clock and I sleep right through. Today was right till about 9 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
So it's really been helpful. You know, you get up to do your regular nightly thing, and the last few nights haven't had to worry about it.
Oh
I'm
my
just sleeping right through.
gosh.
So
That.
this is Laurel, my wife, and I don't know if she's got anything to add. No, she's not.
Well, thanks for letting us meet her. Oh my gosh, that just tickles me so deeply, and I'm so excited that we have people that are willing to say, "Hey, can I run a scan for you?" or "Hey, let's see if this does anything." Because you got nothing to lose, right?
Exactly.
Can't hurt anybody,
Exactly.
but you could change their life.
Yeah, for sure. We've been running it on our grandkids. We've been running it on our daughter that has some anxiety issues, I'll say, and likewise with the grandkids. And it seems to calm them down when we do that. So uh, very, very pleased with the process
Oh my gosh. You
and the
just made
result.
me, that makes me so happy. And it makes me happy that someone cared enough to share this with you. That just, oh my gosh. If we could do this for every human on the planet, can you even imagine?
Oh, it would be fantastic. Just
Yeah.
utterly fantastic. And we really appreciate having been introduced to Jason and Melissa and them working with us so closely to be able to work through some of the I'll say idiosyncrasies of the software and the program that has
Yes.
really, really helped us.
Yes. Yeah, that's really important. That's why this should not be done in any other forum except in a networking type forum where we have community to learn with each other.
That's right.
Isn't that
I have
amazing?
my person contact Jason's person and they do wonderful.
Well, you made me think of one of our other members that lives in Australia. She is a teacher, and so she's asleep right now. She doesn't usually make this call, but once in a while she'll stay up. And she started using this software in her classroom and noticed massive difference. And the other teachers were asking her what she was doing because her classroom calmed down quite a bit. And she uses it every day with those kids.
Yeah, definitely, definitely something that we do as well.
Yeah, that's
So
amazing. Love that.
it's a pleasure to have the grandkids over and doing their thing.
Yes. More pleasurable when we have frequencies.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Um,
Cheryl asked a question. She said, "Did you run something specific uh, for sleep?"
I was trying to think what all I run because I'm on the same device that has it on it.
Is it a
Oh,
playlist?
it's a playlist, yes.
Yeah.
So it's
Cheryl,
I'll run something for insomnia, relaxation, calming. There's probably half a dozen or so different frequencies that I run, and I just when I want to fall asleep, I put it on and let it run.
yeah. I've got a couple of different playlists, but I've got one that really works. It's called Sleep Well. And we can share our playlists in the chats for people to just, because you've got different things, different reasons for not sleeping well. So pick out the things that resonate with you. Headphones at bedtime. Fred, do you wear earbuds or headphones at night when you,
Uh, no,
with a Sephi
no.
playlist, you
So
don't need
I'll
to hear
just have
anything.
it playing in the background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've lost. If our internet's not great here tonight, so you were freezing there.
No worries. It's cold there. We get it.
Yeah.
It's
Laurel
-4 for crying out loud.
Laurel just gave me what we had here. For sleep, inner peace, gratitude, health and strength, love, forgiveness, grace, peace, calming, tranquility, sleep well, uh, I run the poor circulation, insomnia, the Raynaud's disease, and sleepies.
Yeah, excellent. I have pain in mine because I have some pain things going on, and that's what keeps me from sleeping. But when I run that playlist, I'm out.
Yeah, it doesn't take me long. I'll start it when we're watching TV in the evening, and before you know it, I'm saying goodnight.
Yes. Cheryl, I just want to clarify, the only time you need earbuds and headphones is when you're doing inner voice and mind sync. The Cephii playlists and your other frequencies that you're broadcasting, you don't need to hear anything. That's energy frequency that's being broadcast. When you're listening to inner voice and mind sync, you're actually getting some right brain, left brain messaging that the ears can't hear. So it's real important to wear earbuds or headphones for that to get maximum benefit. Does that help? And yes, you can run frequencies on the kids and the grandkids when they're not present. You can run them to your family, your friends, anywhere in the world, anytime.
And that's what we do. The kids are not necessarily close to us. We'll run it,
Yeah.
across cities.
Yes. And like tomorrow, if you're going to have a house full of company, take a picture of your home or the room where everybody's going to be and just broadcast some nice, soothing, calming, relaxing frequencies. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Happy.
Yes. Yes. Joyful. Oh, that's
Grateful.
amazing.
Grateful. There's grateful also frequencies for that. So that perfect for that day, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yep.
Fred, that was fantastic. Holy smokes. I made a list. My list is really long of all
Thank you.
like holy, because we're going to make a list that will go with this particular weekly version, and everyone will look at the list and go, oh my God, I got to listen to this. So
Yes.
thank you so much for your story. I just want to chime in real quick and say there's so many people that will listen to your story, Fred, and it's going to make a huge difference. There's going to be people's lives changed by it, just with all the potential. And so thank you for doing that.
Yeah. Yep. Amen. Second that. That's another reason I love to have this call, because we have a team YouTube channel out there and we never know who's going to come across some of our testimonials, but it will speak to whoever's needing it. And that's why I love it when you guys just share even some things people think are really small. That's really big to someone else. So we really
I just want to do a quick shout out to Melissa and Jason, because they continue to be outstanding with supporting their teams and training and going back. Anybody can go out with a question many times. Like, they're there to assist and help you. And so not everyone has that support. So way to go, you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I value that about you as well. In fact, I think everyone on this call, we've got a pretty good group of people here that are really great at supporting the people they share this with. So thank you.
Well, we learned from you.
Oh, I hope so. I try to be available.
So it starts at the top, right?
I just love this. This is so much fun. Isn't this fun?
It's always so much fun. Do we have another story?
I know we do.
A few.
Yeah,
there she is.
Lori's not on here, but she was sharing with me today when it comes to grandkids. She called me in a panic going, oh my goodness, my daughter just called and her daughter is at school and needs to be picked up because anxiety attack. So Lori started running the playlist, and within, she said, about 20-25 minutes, her daughter called and said, oh my goodness, what a difference.
Oh, wow.
So, the frequencies are amazing, and, how quick that turnaround, right?
Yeah.
So, the whole thing with the grandkids, and many times the kids themselves don't even know what's throwing them off.
Right.
And then it creates more problems because now they have everyone watching them act out of sorts. So the sooner we can get them in, back to balance, it really supports the child a lot. So really good on you, Fred. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to pipe in here real quick, because people that have not struggled with anxiety or panic issues, oh gosh, I'm going to cry. It's real and it is really hard to cope with. And when it's new for someone, they don't have a clue what's going on and they can't control it. It can be very scary to be out of control, to not understand what's going on and not be able to regulate your nervous system. And that's what it is. It's a nervous system dysregulation. And we have been getting more and more information recently about how inner voice is our foundational flagship product for down regulating that nervous system, getting people out of fight or flight, and relaxing that vagus nerve. This could change somebody's life so easily. So I just want to make sure that we continue to talk about how powerful that is and the people that are suffering all around us. And all we have to do is say, can I just run a little scan for you real quick and have you listen to something and see if it helps? That is so super easy and it's non-confrontational. It's not scary. It isn't going to hurt anybody. But man, it could sure change their life. I'm sorry, Shalu, I just wanted to say that.
No,
And
absolutely. And I appreciate you giving me the segue into inner voice because I actually gifted the inner voice scan to a lady last week, and we didn't get a chance to check up, just catch up and see how she was doing because all she sent me was OMG, OMG. And then we were both busy. So today was the day that we finally got to catch up. And I'm like, okay, tell me what's going on. And she literally made notes on each note of how it made her feel.
oh,
And she said when she first heard it, she just thought it was beautiful. And about the third time, she's like, oh my God, it was like, nails on a chalkboard. Like it stirred up so much emotion in her that she couldn't handle it. And then she said the next day she was all teary and weepy. And then she said she kept listening to it, even though she had that experience. Um, she kept listening to it and she goes, oh, by the sixth time, I just fell asleep. And I'm
oh,
like, oh my goodness, you did the full circle of going through because it's all layers, right? So
yeah,
you go from, oh, that sounds nice, to going a little deeper, to, oh, that's a little uncomfortable, to, oh my God, this is unbearable, to, oh my God, I just want to like punch something, to having that day of just crying it all out, releasing it, to
yeah,
then going, oh, I'm good. So when she told me this, I said, we need to do another inner voice today because we need to see how it shifted. And oh my goodness, the one that was like third or something had moved up to top, and the other ones were like gone. Like she'd worked through so much of it. There was only one that was still there, but it had shifted. But it was so amazing. So she was just like blown away. So I don't even know. I mean, I'm waiting for the email because she's like, what do I need to do the rest? And I'm like, well, the Black Friday sale is on. So if you're going to join next month, it'd be better to do it now and use the deal. So I don't know. I gave her the link. We'll see what happens. But she was totally blown away with the inner voice. And just one more thing. I had breakfast with one of my QLAs yesterday, and she literally looked at me and she said, I would starve before I give up my scanner.
oh,
I'm
me
like,
too.
did you just say that? She goes, no, this is a lifesaver.
Yep.
Because she's the one with the MS. She's able to manage herself and then her kids and now her friends. And it is like, she's like, I'm never stopping this. And believe me, it took me almost a year to get her to understand that she needs to do this. Okay. And
Wow.
because she's like, no, no, and I'm like, why are you paying me? Don't pay me.
These
You can
people
do
are
this for
texting back
cheaper.
and forth,
Do
but
it
I have no
yourself.
idea how they're doing it.
And
Yep.
so, that's how life changing it is. That her words were, I will starve before I give up my scanner.
Oh
So,
man, I love that. Oh my gosh. I was talking to somebody the other day and someone had mentioned about some taking a break or something because of financial things. And I'm like, I can't even imagine not having this for one day. I can't fathom that.
yeah.
Oh, that's so amazing. Thank you so much. Do you not just go, wow? Makes me so happy. Sandy, you've had your hand up, hon. Do you have something to share?
Oh, yes. You guys know me. I always have the craziest stories, right? of
Right.
the of the things that nobody wants to talk about. So I see a chiropodist, a podiatrist for my feet, and he said, you have athlete's feet. And I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't realize I had a problem. And he said, and here's a prescription, right? I'm like, okay, because sometimes you just forget. And I'm like, okay. So I started using the prescription, and then the next thing my feet are on fire. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? Well, I was allergic to the medication that he gave me. So it made it even worse. And then I'm dying. And then I think, I have Solex frequencies. What was I thinking? And I made myself a little playlist, with itchy feet and, skin problems and whatever. And within a day and a half, gone. I have no more problems at all, right? So you forget, right? And you get sometimes sucked back into the prescription world
Yep.
and forget what you have and the tools that you have.
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that because I think that's big for a lot of us.
Yeah, so I always share these crazy little things that happen to me, but yeah, it's kind of funny. But again, a reminder that we have the best tools.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm
It
just
is
going to
easy to
pop in
forget.
real quick. And how Sandy came to even get a scanner was she got a hold of me because we knew each other through we're friends. And so she showed me that she sent me a picture of this rash, this nasty rash that was on her chest, crawling up her neck and, heading towards her face. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it had been going on for a while. She'd been to the doctor. They didn't know what it was. They wanted her to, use this cream and that cream. And she said, do you think that your scans could help? And I said, I don't know. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it will. So it was fairly new, for me. But I just used a couple of playlists and I ran it, and I think the first day, was it the first day or the second day? The first day it was half gone when you woke up in the
Yeah,
morning.
about the next day when I came, it was almost 60% gone. And I'd
And
been
it was
suffering with it for about a week. Yeah.
It was nasty.
Yeah.
And so then by the second day, it was like almost completely, could lightly see a little bit, and then it was gone. And she was like, okay, I need to know more about this. So Sandy, your skin, your body, which is your skin, which is the largest organ on your body, loves these scans that
Yeah.
respond so quickly. So
That's
yay,
right.
another great story.
And is anybody else going, wow? Oh my gosh. It still blows my mind. I mean, seriously, are you guys not still shocked at some of the stories that people give us? I am. It just still. And we're
I
running
have to do a red light one
that,
real quick with the
yeah.
bracelet. And so, anyways, one of my clients has one and developed a toothache. And so they were going to go to the dentist. And I said, hold on. I said, use your red light. I said, rinse with some really nice warm salt water and just use this and let's just see what happens, Well, within a day, the pain, like, was it, she said that within about an hour, she started to have a great results. Like pain was diminishing, swelling the next day, all gone. Within 3 days, everything's cleaned up. Now,
Oh
if
my
she went
gosh.
to a dentist, there's a good chance that you end up with on a prescription, which is going to throw off antibiotics, going to throw off your whole gut. And then sometimes a root canal.
Right.
And I'm not going to get into root canals are really, really bad for us. We should be avoiding them.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
so anyways, yeah, so this little thing does so many things, like, oh my goodness. And I just want to put a plug in for Christmas. If you have somebody in your family who, just really don't know what to get them, and they're really iffy even about taking supplements, you cannot go wrong with the red light therapy. We have the highest quality red light therapy, I believe, in the industry.
Yeah.
And most people are very aware of it. It's out there. It's all over. So just wanted
Yep.
to put a plug in for Christmas gift.
Yeah, thank you. That's one of the best gifts that you can give somebody. You can literally use it anywhere on the body for just about anything you can think of. It's amazing.
And if you don't want to pay that much, then give them a gift of the AO scan for a month, get them hooked on it, and let them pay for the rest of the year.
There you
Yay!
go. That's right.
Or
Um,
if you have any of the passes, they can try it for a week. Because I'm telling you, in a week, if you spend some time with them prior to them, activating it within a week, there it's like, I'm sorry, this isn't a very good analysis, but it's like crack. You just can't. You can't. You're hooked. You're done. Right? At a
yep,
good.
yep. I can't imagine sharing a 6-day pass with somebody and having them not sign up. I just can't even fathom that.
It's an
Yeah,
amazing tool. Yeah, it's an amazing tool.
it is. And we are so close to the Solex call, but I know we've still got some stories here that haven't been shared. So if you would share them with us, we would love that.
I have one real quick one. It won't take
Great.
very long. I was on actually on a training call over the phone a couple of days ago with a QLA, and she said as soon as we got on the call, she says, I'm under the weather today. I have a migraine. My vision is quite blurred, but she says if you do most of the talking, I should be fine. And I said, well, are you running scans? Because she's had a subscription for well over 6 months, and she said no, running scans. I'm like, well, first things first, go to Reach. And is it Reach or is it Affirmations? One of those has the migraine. And click the button. I'm not kidding you, ladies, and gentlemen, 30 seconds. And she says, my headache's already gone.
Oh my gosh.
So, and the headache ones really do work, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times it's the trace minerals that our bodies are needing, or maybe a lack of hydration. But
Yeah.
in a jiffy, you press that migraine button and your headache is gone. And
So-
I have used it myself. If I'm low on salt or water, I do. That's my go-to as well. So don't forget about all these frequencies, and that's why I tell people you have to go through. Spend some time going through all those frequencies that are available, and
Yeah.
use the scan function.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the scanner knows best what your body needs, even though
Oh,
it might be a frequency that's completely like, I don't need that. Well, try it. Just see what happens when you press it. It's
that leads
crazy
me
what.
to that leads me to a point of somebody's like, well, I have this symptom and I'm targeting that. And I'm like, but that's not the cause, it's the symptom. Why don't you run a scan to find out what the body's needing so that we can deal with the cause? And it may surprise you.
Mhm.
So if you pick out a frequency that matches the symptom and it doesn't work, go ahead and run a scan and see what your body's saying it needs instead. And it probably
Yeah.
will
And
work.
that's where I love the database. Opening up the database has been incredible, because before I go to bed every night, if I have something going on in my neck, it's usually because there's lymphatic um,
Mhm.
issues going on where I'm starting not to be able to drain properly, and I'll use the database, and sure enough, it's cerebral detox that comes up, and I
Yep.
play that while I sleep. I sleep like a baby. I don't wake up in the night, and I know that I'm getting proper drainage. So wake up the next morning feeling zero brain fog. So
Oh, oh, I love that you
you got to
said
put
that.
extra trainings in.
Yes, yes, that's amazing. And people, I wish that we could continue this call because this is so much fun. But Solex is going to release some really exciting Black Friday specials on the call. So if you want to hop over to YouTube and go to solexllc not .com, it's just Solex LLC, and it'll be the weekly update for 11/26. And I just want to thank you again for taking time to show up with us tonight. This is what makes it so much fun. I love you so much. And I love it when you share your stories and when you reach out and help other people. So easy. Hey, can I just run a scan and let you listen to something and let's see if something happens? Oh my gosh, how easy that is. You can change their life. Marianne, do you care to close us out?
I just want to say thanks to everybody who shared their stories, and thanks to you, Dr. Sheila, for having this call every week. We really appreciate it. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody down in the U.S. Have a great weekend.
Can't wait to see you guys next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Happy
Wow.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.